Welcome back to LQ Gaming. I hope you've had a wonderful day, and I hope you continue to have a wonderful day starting with this video. This is part 3 of my 40-minute recording session. Well, I just started part 3. But I hope you had an enjoyable day so far, and we're going to continue right back where we left off. So, we have 3 hexes left in Baronet Gulch that we're going to get, and then we're going to run up here and get a lot of Junction Butte's territory. I would say probably a third of it, or a quarter of it. No. Not half. Oh no, we're going to get a lot of it though. Baronet Gulch has a lot of a smaller territory now. They're a decent pack. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4 wolves left after what I did to them happened. I eliminated a pack leader. That's rich. Oh, I think that was the second one I went after. That one that was like super weak. Good to know. And I eliminated a pup. Anyway, they have 4 wolves. 1 being a pup. Junction Butte is by far the strongest pack in existence on this map in terms of NPC packs, because they still have 6. They had 8, and they've been here since year 1, so they've had a lot of time to reproduce. On that note, I am still stronger, and could, with maybe just me or just 2 wolves, I could wipe out that whole pack. But, you know, if they did manage to take me out, they'd have the rest of my pack to deal with. Anyway, I would like to just thank you for clicking on my video, and I'm sorry for any stuttering I may talk about, but currently, what's it called? Baronet Gulch. Currently, Baronet Gulch is aggressive. It's a very aggressive pack. They're one that likes to battle for territory. They're very aggressive in their approach at getting territory too. So really, I don't think that they're worth all the hype. Man, they're really weak. And I'm also getting sick, I think. I'm not for sure knowing, but maybe. And also, could you please subscribe so I can afford Crunchyroll? That's just a please. That'd be really nice. Howl. Mark the territory. Mark it again. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if I just take... Wait, no. They visited 10 border hexes. So... I'm just gonna head over to the next few Baronet Gulch territories, and then... take a bunch of Junction Butte territory. Why? Oh, I know. Because they've invaded me twice, which means they're getting a bit too close to my home base. And I need to change that, so. Screw diplomacy, I'm gonna just kill 1 or 2 of them if they come at me again. They've been diplomatic, I've been diplomatic, but they broke the peace treaty and invaded us. Last time they invaded me was off camera. And they had like 5 wolves or something. They weren't too big of a threat though, just because they're like NPC wolves and I don't really have to worry about them at all. So. Take a tinkle. howl a bit. Howl a bit more. Tinkle again. We now have a scent post. As you can see, we've expanded our territory a great deal. This is the rendezvous site. I think this is where our den is located. I think. So I'm gonna have to find it. But I also, because I don't want them invading, I'm gonna have to take up these hexes as a safety bubble. So I'm gonna see if I can take as many as I can up here, and then as soon as they come up here to reclaim any lost territory, I'm gonna go back and circle around down here. Besides Baronet Gulch, I don't want them to die. I want them to stay as weak as they are. Tucker Ridge, I'm not gonna fight them too much, I don't think, just simply because I don't border on any of it. So they're really not that hard. You understand me? Because I think that I don't think I have to worry about a single wolf pack in existence. I think they're all just weaklings. And dang, I have a whole lot of wolves. Imagine pulling up on a bison with this. 3 wolves took down a bison barely, and we were all at like half health. A third of a health when we started. But imagine 11 wolves rolling up on it. I think we could take out a bison in just a minute. Of course, I think we could take it out faster than that, but I'm not exactly sure. No, the scent post is directly this way. Dropped the flashlight, if you can't tell. Yeah, see? Anyway, I'm not being responsible in getting them up to full, but I figure having a bunch of territory gives them about a year to chip away at us, especially because these hexes, this honeycomb shape, that will eventually exist, will be the strongest among the territory hexes. This will be the weakest area. That being said, Baronet Gulch is not a big pack, so even if they were to take a few hexes down here, it wouldn't even matter to me. And also, in the known wolves list, or the pack info list, I need to get them to have 20 more pounds and have 40% more XP. So I'm so excited for that. I know, guys. Head this way. Yeah, this is the direction I need to head. I should go to sleep somewhere around here, but I don't have to eat, so. Luckily, my wolves can finally keep up with me, so. Pickett, you seem to be quite fast. Okay, so Pickett is a fast runner. I don't know who likes hunting the most yet, but we'll see. So far, I know that in the last litter, Jerry is the one who loves hunting. He's the one who will go hunting with you 90% of the time. Especially if you go up in front of him and ask him, he will almost always say yes. And so I don't have to worry about Jerry not wanting to hunt most of the time. However, in times when he's majorly injured, he won't go hunting, which makes sense. So that would be where I would call up on a second wolf that likes hunting. Jerry, you're fast too. I'm talking about you. Yes, I am. So anyway, I gotta figure out what all these wolves like doing. We hit the jackpot. What does this look like in the scent post? I'm downwind. Good gosh, if I wanted to, I could hunt them all to extinction. Of course, it's not something I should do, so. I think I'm just gonna head I'm not gonna go for it. I'm not gonna be back in this area for a little while, and I don't want to attract more predators. By the way, Molosky, if you see this video, I'd love to collab in August. I'd be down for that. I was also wondering if we could collab with more than just you. I was thinking like we could start a multiplayer pack of like 3 people, 4 people. I've been seeing shorts of Snow Snoop, and you collabed with them, I know that for a fact. There's one other person that you collabed with, and I can't remember their name for some reason. But I'd like to collab with them too. But it's up to you whether you want to collab with them too or not, because this is like a, I want to do like a series of collabs. Or just one off would be okay, but I'd prefer a series of collabs where we actually start a pack. But tell me what you think in the comments. I don't know when you'll see this, but I know you're quite busy. To be honest, I try to get it on as much as I can. I have Xbox app, so if you want, we can collab like that. I can't do Discord. Let's see, what else do I have? How unofficial can I make it? Well, I've got Rise of Kingdoms. I think I miscalculated. That was supposed to be my territory. I did not miscalculate. They just took my territory. Fun. It's at 86%. That means they're either nearby or they just left. Actually, that means they could still be marking this territory. That is a possibility, and one I really hope is not true, because they are a threat. Well, I see their scent post. I'm gonna go take care of it. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Okay. 19. I'm gonna sleep here. I can't sleep with my mouth full, of course. And then, once my stamina's up, we'll go mark the rest of the territory. What do you think? Oh, well, Q, I think that's an amazing idea. And I think that we should also eliminate Junction Butte. No, we shouldn't eliminate Junction Butte. I want to keep them as neighbors simply because they're more submissive than most packs I've met. Oh, okay. It's also smart. Oh no, I'm so tired I'm talking to myself. Oh, that's an issue. Well, if you don't hear from me again, that's probably because I needed to take a break from YouTubing. How much of this territory? See, I could go up directly and take this territory and leave them with this corner, but that's not what I'm gonna do, especially because they're in this right here. I want to take it from here. So I gotta turn this way? Yeah. So go this way. That's right. I've turned a new leaf. I now mark territory for the heck of it. I just don't think it makes interesting content. Of course, I don't think this is generally supposed to be majorly interesting content with plot twists or anything, but like also, I don't know. Oh, that's not good. So something I just thought about is, like, if we're gonna be playing multiplayer, are we gonna be in a voice call? And if so, how would we... What kind of app would we use? I use Xbox app, but I don't know if that would work. For y'all, at least. Of course, I don't feel like peopling right now, so... I think they're mad I took this hex. Dang, I took that hex so fast. I'm gonna go this way, so just a bit more this way. Yeah, that should get us to the base. So anyway, tell me what you think of the video, and tell me what you think of my formatting. Ooh, I could title this video Blue Trees. I don't know why, I just want to. I'm kind of strange like that, but, you know, I have fun with this game, and I figured if I'm gonna have fun with a game, I might as well try to profit. Of course, it means I have to force myself to play, which means that I don't want to play because my ADHD decides, like, no, you don't want to play now because you will have to play. Procrastinating at its finest. Why did my name tags turn off? Okay, head this way. They're moving this way. That is not good for us. It's really not good for us. I could title the next video Waging War. That'd be good. Should wrap it up around here though. Just howl to market. Howl again. I can't tell if they're in the 99% hex or not. I think that's where they would be, but I'm not exactly sure. Excuse me. Looks like this hex is being taken out. Oh no, they're in my hex. What? That's not good. Okay, we're getting invaded. Let's go fight him. Oh, they have more wolves than I thought. Oh, this is gonna be a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I have not even seen all of them yet. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is really not good. 4 pups. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 experience and 4 pups. Oh, they have 11 wolves like us. Well, we've got 5 pups, so that's not good. Watch their health. Hitting the wrong buttons. Let's take out Corner Junction Butte. Sherry, you can handle this, right? handle these suckers. Let's see, get him low. End it. Okay, that scared him off. Okay, I just took out one of their pups. I assume that was a pup. If that was a... Yeah, it was a pup. 1403. That was a subordinate, 3 years old. The pack leader's 8, which means they're frail. Mark it. Kill it. Mark Anthony. I don't know why I'm actually naming it. I'm gonna end it, so... But you know what? Why'd I name Mark Anthony, who's a female? Well, let's see if I spelled this right. Noshi? I don't know how that's spelled actually, so... Of course, I'm not actually gonna look it up, because I just want to do that for funsies. Okay, well, let's head our way up. Sorry if it looks like I hit something twice, it's because I'm lagging. It also means that I'm either trying to pinpoint the direction of which I should go. But I think I should wrap up the video right here, and then next video take out a large portion, and the video after that take out a bunch more territory. Of course, I've already been in a wolf fight a few times, and so they're already at 64%. That's 65 pounds. So, realistically, as soon as I wrap up with Junction Butte's territory that I want, I should be able to take everything that I need and go to the next quest line. What do you think, guys? Should I... well... I can eliminate one pack. Okay, if I were to eliminate one pack and take every bit of their territory, which is not something I generally do, but I'm gonna leave a vote in the comments and let y'all talk about it. Should I take out and end the entire pack of Tucker Ridge or Baronet Gulch? Now, there's a few things to consider here. First off, I'm not getting rid of Junction Butte. Yes, they're big, but also they've been more submissive than anything. So if I were to knock them down a few pegs and say get rid of, say, 4 more pack members, then it would be fine. And also, between Baronet Gulch and Tucker Ridge, I would prefer to get rid of Tucker Ridge, simply because I don't know their power levels, and I know that I am going to win. I know that for a fact. Also, if we were to surround Baronet Gulch, or just leave a single passage between Junction Butte and Baronet Gulch, yes, that would leave me as the one they want to eliminate. But it could also mean that we just have 2 separate territory hexes to worry about. I don't know. I'm getting tired, but tell me, do you think we should eliminate Baronet Gulch or Tucker Ridge? Or not just eliminate, but also we could just, like, leave them 1 hex? Which I think that's an option. I certainly could go around, take the territory surrounding their den, and then just leave their den alone, and then let them have... and then take out the rest of their territory. I think that's what I would do instead, just so that I could keep their numbers controlled. I could do that with Junction Butte in terms of keeping their numbers controlled by eliminating 4 or 5 of their actually adult wolves. However, that would leave them with low amounts of wolves, and I don't want to do that because I want them to live. So, tell me what you think in the comments. I read them all so far. If one day I'm getting 100 comments, I'm not sure I could read them all, but I could read a few. And you should probably tell me how your mental health's doing. I have had some of my own, and I could help you course, my answer is the basic gist of my answer is that God has helped me with everything. But if you're looking for me to say something past that, I could give you the exact details. Of course, mostly it's just because God has helped me throughout life, and I could tell you how to get closer to Him, which would help. And if you think you're a Christian, I think you should comment anyway, because you may think you're a Christian. In fact, I thought I was a Christian too, and then you realize, oh, I'm not actually. So, if you're dealing with depression or anything, you can release your pain in the comments. I'm sure I'll get hate eventually, but I don't think I have enough subscribers to actually incur any wrath. Unless they dislike me talking about God, who is known as Jesus of Nazareth. Oh, I'm in a new hex. So, but anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you've had a wonderful day, and I hope your day continues to be wonderful. I'll see you next video. Like and subscribe. God bless you. Peace out.